Modern Warfare Remastered. One of my favorite guns. So, G3. Shit. You know, I always sucked at this game. I always sucked at Call of Duty, but it's just a good one. Your favorite basement gamer. And I'm just gonna discuss some things, you know, it's on my mind. First of all, my personal things, like what I think of the future of this channel. Well, let's talk about when I first started this channel. And when I first started this channel, I wanted to focus on doing game reviews, and you know, I may go off then and then, here and then, but not too much, you know. I don't want to distract myself with other types of content. I don't want to do vlogs or anything. I just want to do game reviews, what I like. I like video games. In the future of this channel, I want to do I hope that I become a better reviewer, you know. For now, it's just a personal experience. I want to actually gain facts, and I know I haven't done my research for reviewing games or anything. I know. But initially, when I become more experienced in this YouTube career, I want to become better at it. And you know, right now, I'm gonna get more equipment. I'm gonna focus on getting more quality content. Start making longer videos, because most of my videos were just short and high-end. I might do re-reviews. I'm gonna review it again, like maybe I'm initially thinking of doing a re-review of the Nintendo Switch. Because, well, I don't think I did that one very well. And what else? I would like to get more sound equipment. I know right now you probably don't hear me as well. But yes, I would like to get. I'm not gonna beg, you know, and I'm not those types of people. I'll find my way to get better equipment. And, you know, there are some pretty arguments, like mics, microphones, and cameras, camcords. I feel like I don't need to ask for it. I can do it myself. You know. And this, I'll tell you something. This is pretty good. From my experiences, it's pretty good. I listen to my videos. This headset is working very well. But yes, I want to do a channel, stick to my roots. I don't want to go off base and do something that I don't know, that I feel that would have betrayed my original viewers, you know. You know, right now that's making a lot of money is the drama right here on YouTube. I don't really like that. I want to stick to how OG YouTubers used to do. I mean, if you go back to the old days, YouTubers used to make their content based on their hobbies and what they like. I'm not like that. I want to be like that. Cause YouTube for me, it's a hobby. It's something I can do. I work for. I base my passion on it. You know. I don't want to get that taken away from you, because I mean, I'm hoping it may give me some source of income, but you never know. I'm not basing my income profit. I hope I don't. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know. But what I want to focus on is reviewing products and reviewing video games. I'm the basement game reviewer. I think I want to be I want to be a trustworthy YouTuber that reviews products from my own experience, from my own eyes.
Helicopter support standing by.
You know, companies and corporations like IGN, you know, they get paid to give games great reviews, and I get it. Some games are really good, and some games are really bad. And what I do is use a formula, negative and positive. There is no positive without negative, and there is no negative without positive. You have to do both, and there are some negative and positive aspects of some games. Not most of them, but I would usually try to find something good to say, or something negative to say about a product. I'm not paid by a corporation. I'm just a trustworthy old gamer, like you. You know, you want games from the. If you don't know when to buy, who to trust to buy in order to buy a game, you should trust the people that actually play games. You never know; these people don't even play games. They might show that they're playing the games, but you never know. So, I would rather trust an individual who actually played the games instead of this big reviewing company that just does it for profit. That's not me. And I was inspired by many people to start a YouTube channel. Boogie298, who else? Total Biscuit. If you remember if you're OG, real OG, like from back in the days, you would remember, It's Me Morpheus, Carlos Aquino. He inspired me, because I used to come home and watch those YouTubers every single day. You know, it's what got me into the entire YouTube craze. They were my favorite channels. My friends back in middle school, elementary school, they were talking about this thing called YouTube, you know. And I was like, what is this YouTube? I don't really care for YouTube. But then I found this channel, See Me Morpheus. But the main inspiration for me, that truly motivated me to create a YouTube channel, was the Classic Gamer. Initially called The Gamer back in the day, before it started its own YouTube channel. And Mark from Classic Gamer, he was always, his character made attract attention to his channel. His charisma, his positive attitude towards his content. He wasn't always like, oh, I'm angry, like, you know, some reviewers think it's good to just be angry about the game because it has certain aspects that's negative about. And I keep seeing that on YouTube. Oh, they just focus on one particular part of a video game. I don't want to do that. But Mark was always a positive character. He when he went into his YouTube channel, because he always starts off very swell, very positive towards his viewers. And whatever product he will review, he will find something good to say about it. And he wouldn't just focus on the negative aspect. And if there's positive things to say, he would find something negative to say about it. Because you can't have just one. In order to give a review, the viewer must see what's coming ahead of it. You know? If you just give positive things, and it will be lying to your viewers because it's not discussing issues that the content or the video game or the product has. Maybe you say that it has a great multiplayer, but you don't discuss the campaign, and when the viewer gets the game, he's thinking, oh, the campaign or everything's good about this game, but it's really not, and that's only gonna get negative feedback. You must discuss both sides of the spectrum. Because it's bad to do just one. If you give, same thing with negative aspects. If you just give your view on the negative side, the viewer's not gonna want to buy the games. You know, he's gonna think initially that the game is trash or it's worthless, and you shouldn't buy it. You should review both sides. Don't be biased just because you don't like the game yourself. You have to discuss. You have to be open-minded when you're a viewer. Sure, you could give your opinion because it's great to give your opinion, but you can't be biased just because it's created by a certain company or a certain corporation that you don't like. Say, I don't like Nintendo, and I give the Nintendo Wii or the Nintendo Wii U a bad review because I hate Nintendo and I love Xbox or Sony. That's being biased. It's like if a news corporation or a news broadcaster was to be biased against a certain political party. You have to not be biased. You have to be open-minded again of these things. You have to be very, very tolerable towards things, no matter how much you hate it. Again, your opinion is great to show to your viewers, but the true opinion that matters is the viewer's opinion. If you had to make the viewer think about both sides, he has to be aware of the errors and the good aspects. If not, then you would just be a false reviewer. You wouldn't be reliable. You must be reliable. And one thing that Mark always does, he would come up on the negative and present positive things. He would find the grace in the most flawful games that he has ever seen. I think only once he has said only negative things towards a video game, and I think that was for the Pac-Man Atari 2600, where he just shitted on the game. But I guess because the game was so initially terrible that he had to give a negative. But that's me. I mean, I guess if you're a reviewer and you want to be biased, whatever. But I'm just giving my side. If you want to be a reviewer, you have to discuss the flaws and the benefits of the game. Maybe the multiplayer is flawed or the story mode is great. It makes your viewers aware of what they're buying. And that's what reviews are for. I mean, if I look on IGN, if you look at Call of Duty, aren't most Call of Duty reviews positive? I mean, the lowest they got was probably a 8.6 or a 7.9, but they always have gotten positive reviews, and that's when I get suspicious of IGN and GameSpot. They give a certain games good reviews, and rarely they discuss what sucks about them. And then they go on to Battlefield and they talk crap about them completely. It sounds like they don't care. Maybe it's because they're biased because they don't actually like Call of Duty, or maybe they're being paid by these corporations. But I don't know. Well, I want to focus on being great, being one you can trust. I'm doing this because Classic Game Room is officially going off YouTube. Well, they have officially gone off YouTube last month. I don't know where they will be going. I don't know when, if they actually left. But I hope that I can be just as great as Mark. And when I think of YouTube, I think of the old school YouTube. When more content creators were actually trying, and not just trying to gain profit from it, or they were trying to do great content. Now they just do it for the profit. I mean, on the way. Some don't even try. I don't get it. But I guess that's the new YouTube. Back at YouTube, I always remember enjoying most of it. For Carlos Aquino, I remember enjoying most of his content. He would always be a positive guy. He was always in a great mood, and rarely he was in a bad mood. And he always tried to put content. And that guy, he worked for most of the hours of the day. And he would come home at night, very positive, very excited to do a review or to do an unboxing. He was, I rarely ever saw him down. I mean, sometimes he would talk trash about a certain thing, certain case, but that was because they made something wrong and he didn't like it, something that they produced. But other than that, he was always a great guy in Classic Game Room. Even now, he's still a great guy. He's still in a positive vibe. And I hope to be in touch with these guys, you know? Be as great as these guys. I won't probably be the same, but I hope to see the light of how YouTube used to be. It's like rap. Hip-hop back in the days was awesome. I mean, you have the Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, N.W.A., Eazy, Public Enemy, and many others. And now you have rappers that don't even, I don't even know what they're saying. and these guys actually love to rap. The old school YouTubers, I mean old school rappers used to like that was their thing, that was their hobby. And I remember NWA, they started in their freaking studio, and it was like Ice Cube started off doing just records because it was fun to him. He did it with Dr. Dre, and it was even fun with the whole NWA thing. And they loved it. But that's beside the point. I went to YouTube because I want to do something different than just homework. And when I'm done with homework, I'll just go freaking do jack shit afterwards. No, I want to work for something. I want to do something that I love. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, but video games is a hobby. It is a hobby. But I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting down and playing video games, and I'm doing nothing. But when I'm doing YouTube, I actually try to work on something. I want to see if the camera's right, if the angle's right, if the light is right. If I'm actually doing a great review, afterwards I watch my content. And like Carlos comes back from work, I come back from college, school. It's something to get my mind off of college, you know? Do something new. Not feel entrapped within this world, doing nothing. And I think YouTube is a viable career for anyone that wants to start one. But start it because you love doing it, not just for the money. See, if you go to a job and you say, oh, I just want to do it for the money, I don't think they're going to want to hire you. You're going to go into the job because you want to work, because you want to lose yourself in the service of others. You're just not going to get hired just for money. So one viable lesson I can teach you is that do because you love it. Do because you want to. Not because you need to, not because you have to. Because you want to. Because you want to. You want to work for it. You want to produce good content. You want to do YouTube. Don't just do it for the profit. Even Steve Jobs, he didn't do it. He said he doesn't do it for money. He does it because he feels that his products make a change in the world. You may not be changing the world, but you may be inspiring, you may be doing something for yourself, and it helps you. And I feel that YouTube has built my confidence, because like before, I couldn't talk in front of a crowd. I couldn't talk in front of an audience. I was scared. But when I come into YouTube, I feel like I have viewers that support me and care, and they're not out there to just for me. But I don't see the audience. The audience is behind the screen. I guess in a way it builds my confidence and my social skills. I can talk.
Enemy helicopter inbound.
And you see me almost every day. And I'm not one of those YouTubers that just does it because when I feel like I do it every freaking day. I do it when I want to do it. The only day I didn't upload was yesterday, Monday, because I went to my aunt's house. But other than that, I upload every day since I started last week. And you can see I even worked on my logo, the Basement Gaming Nerd. I mean, gaming for life, gaming to the end. nicely. I'm game to the end. Even as I die. But, other than that, it's the Basement Gaming Nerd. Truly signing off. See you in the next one.